Thank you for waiting. Thank you for waiting. The factory is satisf. And hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. It's been like 2 weeks since I have last played, so I have kind of forgotten what I was doing. So give me a minute to reorient myself. I know I started putting down somewhere oil. My pod will return in 9 minutes. Oh my god, my pod will return in 9 minutes. I guess I launched a pod. You're busy producing stuff. I think what I was doing was working on plastics so that I could then use those plastics to make fuel that I can actually use. I think. Yeah, petroleum power. So, fuel powered generator. That's what I, yeah. So, what are my buttons? Here we go. I have oil extractors extracting oil, which I don't think I did on stream. I think that was completely off stream. But now, and I haven't done anything with it, but I have a fuel-powered generator. So what do I need? Motors, encased industrial beams, copper sheets. I haven't played in so long. I don't remember nothing. Steel beams. Right. I need to get steel production to somewhere with like a good end point for me, so it's accessible. I progressed off stream. I progressed a good bit off stream, but I haven't played in a couple of weeks regardless because of a lot of stuff. So I'm kind of reminding myself of what I'm doing and what I have done. I have a lot of reanimated Sam. Was there anything I was trying to unlock with it now? You pat the panda? What the heck? Thank you so much for the primary sub. Power augmenter. Okay, that requires whatever these are. Computers? I don't know what that is. In fact, I doubt anybody actually knows what computers are. Synthetic polyester. The Explorer. Dora the Explorer. Smokeless powder, turbo fuel. I do want this. Okay. At least my timer for my pod is ticking down while I'm reorienting myself here. Computers? Does Khiren seem like a nerd? If I put on the glasses, does that make me a nerd? Computers are people that do math for you. Oh. I see. I see. Okay. This I know has an obscene amount of concrete. And this isn't like my main base anymore, but this is where I set up the Sam stuff because I found Sam. Off stream, I found Sam. Samuel himself. And I have one very, very long, very slow conveyor belt pulling it up from a pit this way. Now that I am starting to remember what's been going on. Yeah. And I was using it to make something, but I don't remember anymore. Okay, marked crashes. I think over... It might have been here? Or it might have been here where I ended up setting up for oil. But I need like these, which are made with what? Assembler. If I just carry with me a stupid amount of concrete, then I can just put an assembler somewhere and make it do things for me. Let's just go find... Whoa! Let's just go find my oil rig. The Great Mother! She is so close down to the earth right now. And yet still out of my reach. This is probably a metaphor for something. Oops. This one. There we go. I'm still remembering how to play this game. For you still not being the master of this planet, the factory must grow bigger still? Aw, heck. Okay, I keep finding geysers places, and I feel like either I just completely zoned out over an explanation within the game of how I am capable of using the geysers for something, or I'm just so behind in unlocking various things that I've passed geysers being useful. We'll figure out which one it is eventually. I don't know that I'm going the right way. No, this is to my big factory, my new factory. So maybe this is the right way. Maybe geysers are where your character bathes, since of course they bathe. Yeah, of course. Of course they bathe. Yeah. Yup. What if I just put my spacesuit into this pool of water? Does that count? Generally, does that suffice as bathing? Okay, let's see. I'm trying to refresh my memory on everything that I have going on over here. I don't think I have any sandstone / concrete production going into up here. Okay, so I think that my oil stuff is this way. Yeah, it's out on this reef somewhere. I think like over here. You know, before I get a little bit too overzealous, if I want this, I need motors, encased industrial beams, copper sheets. I should have picked up motors while I was at my first base. Can I craft motors? That feels a little too fancy for someone like me. Oh, rotors and motors. And whatever the heck these are. Okay, these are... Oh, freighter re-entry. I know that this is just me running back and forth 50 different places, but I think I'm gonna go pick that up and see what it was that I was doing with that. And I can pick up motors when I'm back there. I don't remember some of this. That's because I played this a lot off stream and then haven't touched it in a couple of weeks since that either. Okay, yeah, we'll go back to our space elevator. We will see what it is that we were unlocking and stuff, what we can next unlock. I should have done that from further up, but surely this won't turn out too poorly for me. Wait, is that a crash site? I think it is. Wait. What's my best way to get up here? Awkwardly glitch against the side of this? No. Run past very angry plant? Explosives? Oh, I only have one explosive singular. I want to get up there. Whee! Haha! It was a crash site. Repairs needed. No, not industrial beams. Wait, can I? Is that one of the things that I could make? Oh, wait. Am I inside a stinky cloud? Oh, he's right here. Hello. Not sure if killable or if I need to maybe... Yeah, I'm going through gas masks like crazy. The words I wanted there were use it my chainsaw. Okay, you are not chainsawable. If he just chills for a second, we don't have to be enemies, bro. We don't have to be enemies. There. Okay. And I use those here. Give me the goods. If I'm very sneaky, I can just get through all of this before it decides to be stinky again. See? See? Stinky levels reduced. We're safe. Okay. Ooh, something's shiny sounds, or it's the environment. I'm not sure which. I bet there's something cool up there. This feels like somewhere that they would let have something cool. Dar, welcome back, thank you. We actually reached monetization for ads and stuff on YouTube thanks to you and everyone else. So now whenever you guys are on my YouTube channel and see an ad play, there's ad revenue. Shocker. Wait, does this mean that I've been up here? I guess it does. No, wait, that's just my freaking tower. I'm blind. I'm blind. Don't spend all 3 cents at once. Heh, too late. Shockingly, like, I didn't actually think that it would be monetizable. I've earned 1 entire cent. Dang it, I don't have any explosives. 1 entire cent from flop era. It hasn't gotten, like, a significant amount of views since monetization, so I'm not sure if it's, like, retroactive or what, but it's kind of cool seeing the number exist. Oh, come on. There's so much not fun stuff here that I'm just bypassing. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, heck. We have made mistakes. Just kidding. Never punished. Just kidding. I'm punished. I'm punished. I have been punished. I have regrets. Just kidding. As long as I can keep climbing up here, I don't regret anything. I regret! Okay, we have regrets. We have regrets. Fine. I'll come back later. Heckin' rude. Making our way downtown, floating fast. Probably could be running faster. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Nishi-san! More efficiency, more yoinky. True! I probably should dismantle the hub and put it with my newer base that I am using more frequently, but that kind of feels like effort, you know? Jetpack! Ooh, do I want to research jetpack? We have belts, more trucks, packaging, liquid biofuel. I didn't realize that I could make liquid biofuel. I think jetpack's the right answer because it's the fun answer. All right, this is rotors, not motors. I don't think I have any motors being crafted. So motors are assembler and crafting bench. And then I need 700 more cables and 800 more iron plates. All of these should be upstairs here. What happens when you give a panda a jetpack? Today we find out. Yay! I am gonna need this, but maybe we wait. Smart plating. Funky frames. No. It wasn't iron rods that I needed, was it? No. No, it was wires. Gosh, my stuff here, I've forgotten completely how it's laid out. I think wires are down a floor. And then this is making iron plates, but slowly. I probably have iron plates down here. Maybe. That's making rods. Oh, it's empty. Because it's going this way. They're being used for stuff and things. Where are they going? I see. Okay, so I do not actually have an excess of just iron plates here. Oh, wait, this looks like where... Yay! This looks like where all of my wires, excuse me, cables are, though. Yay. And then motors. Do I have anything that's actively making stators? I don't think I do. I don't think I do. So this is coming back around to steel being my bottleneck. Okay. And you know what? I've got so much of this SAM backed up, and my inventory is really full, that I'm just gonna chuck a whole bunch of it in here. And we'll eventually get tickets. And look, I've made inventory space. I'm so responsible by doing so. Okay. If I'm doing steel, then I need to go this way. I think it's this way at least. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. What? Thank you so much for the tip. Let me up. There we go. It feels dangerous to be using this during the rain. This feels very irresponsible. Is that just me? It's not just me, right? Having all these wild sparks flying. Tip or backseating fee? I'm assuming backseating fee, but I did not see a message come along with it. It builds character. Oh, okay. Okay, this is where all of my steel is happening. So if I need to run more assemblers, or do I have any that are not like actively doing anything right now? Like, what's this making? Steel beams. And then just storaging them. Okay. This constructor is currently doing nothing. So let's break that down. I need... Missing iron plates. I am going to lose my mind. Okay then. I'm pretty sure I need an assembler. And I can figure out the recipe once I have it placed here. I'm making stators so that I can make motors. So we need a steel pipe section to come into here. And I have a lot of wires, but I'm also pretty sure there's copper around here. There was a message. I'm sad because it was in Alien. Oh, so it didn't read it? Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can... Whoa! Find the message through Stream Elements. Ah, I don't know why it didn't come through then. 'Cause I see it. The blood vessel mimics the tapestry, but it is flat and doesn't see the curves. Consume more blood and look through the window. Okay, when I was playing last off stream, or I guess after I last played off stream, I read someone's like interpretation of what the alien speak means, and let's see if I can kind of vaguely remember some of it. The tapestry is what the aliens have designed, and like the world and everything, and that I'm like trying to build stuff but don't see the extra dimensional craziness, and like what I'm doing doesn't even scratch the surface, so it's flat. The blood vessel is me? I think like workers are the blood, and they stopped trying to talk to me and they're trying to talk to Ada through me instead when they realize that I am just a dum-dum. Consume more blood and look through the window. I think consuming more blood is probably about the alien artifacts, and then looking through the window is learning to see deeper or something. Okay, what was I looking for? Copper. I was pretty sure that there was copper around here. There's a button for me doing that. There is copper. Doot. She knows! It's really interesting because the more that obviously like that you listen to the conversations, the more you're like, okay, they're clearly trying to say something specific and like lead us down a path. So it's really fun for me at least to like pick that apart. Okay. We're just gonna use a regular miner. I can't make iron plates. We're gonna try. We're gonna like disassemble something not useful so that I can get iron plates because I'm lazy and don't want to walk back. Wait. No, pipes. Darn. I'm pretty sure there's something that'll need iron plates that's like clogged up or useless over here currently somewhere. Or I could just like repurpose one of these miners that's overclogged, because I think at least one of them is. Right? Yeah. Yeah, this one is. Because it's going into here, which... we're full on steel ingots. Yeah, we'll just gently repurpose. Temporarily, gently repurpose. Irie, go go! Happy Friday! How are you doing? Are you excited for the week of ends? I didn't even look at what kind of purity this was. Impure. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I should have power around here somewhere. Yoink. Okay. So that is gonna get copper, and then we're gonna put the copper through, what, a smelter? I haven't played this in so long. And the smelter's gonna make me copper ingots, and then that's gonna lead into a constructor. I mean, it should lead into like 2 constructors or something, but we're being lazy. And then we need wires. I'm slowly remembering how this works. And we're gonna put a storage container at the end as, oh, never mind, no we're not. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. And then we take that to the assembler. Missing materials, iron plates. I'm just going to go yeet myself out of existence. Because I need iron plates to make the crafting bench as well. Alright. Back to a base. Whichever base I find first. Because apparently life without iron plates is in fact suffering. Whee! Just working right now, but excited for the weekend. Everybody working for the weekend. I'm actually really enjoying what I'm working on right now. I am, you guys know I'm working on stuff for the 3D concert in advance, and yesterday I recorded the second of the songs for it and made a solid chunk of progress into like the light editing that I need to do for it, like fixing up timing stuff. And when Bear finished his stream yesterday evening, I don't know why I am holding ore, but we're just gonna sit here while I yap for a minute. After Bear finished his stream yesterday evening, I showed him what I had gotten done so far, and he said it sounded really good, and he was excited about it. So I received a significant quantity of serotonin and dopamine from hearing Bear say nice things about the thing that I was working very hard on. So that encourages me to want to work on it more. But then I had stream to do today. So I could be attempting to receive more of that dopamine from being told, good job, Panda, this sounds good. But I chose to spend it with you guys instead. dead. Don't you feel special now? Don't you feel special now? But yeah, I've recorded 2 things, and one of them I've almost finished all of the timing work. The second one that I recorded yesterday, I'm like probably like 50% done with the timing, now that I think about it. I think it could be, like, it feels like it's more, but then I realize that it has a lot of like backing vocals. So there's probably a lot more than I think. Wow, Khiren, you're doing so good and we're so proud of you. Oh my god, thank you. This is what I need to hear. This is this is what keeps the panda brain firing. I will say it also just felt really good to be able to kind of sit down and work on something and see progress after the week of all I can do is sit there and stare at the back of my eyelids because seizure stuff. So there is like that side of the satisfaction to it as well, of like, oh my god, I can finally do things. No way. You don't know how much like self-worth and all that you put on your capability, whether or not you act on it, to do things until you lose that ability for a while. And yeah, it's nice to be able to do stuff again. So I kind of have thrown myself into working on that a little bit, but that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I probably just need an obscene quantity of iron plates, so I'm just gonna let this go. Khiren, what the heck? You're such an inspiration. See, what you guys hear is when I tell you about the good times, but then you don't know about the days where I'm just like, all I can do is be a potato, and literally every part of my brain is fighting me if I try and not be a potato. So, but you guys don't hear about those parts. You just hear about when I'm like, look, I did a thing successfully, yay! I don't feel like I deserve to be an inspiration to anyone because there are a lot of times where I struggle with doing more than being a potato. There's a lot of those times. But a cute potato all the same. You know what? I feel like I need some small wins in my life lately, so I'm gonna accept the cute potato compliment. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Dink, 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 dink. Surely that's enough iron plates for now. The pile of to-dos is growing, but sometimes you need to just rot and be a spud. Yeah. It's true. It's true. Sometimes I think the big struggle, for me at least, I know everybody has their own different struggles and things that they are strong with and things that they are weak against, but like for me, a big thing is like, no matter how much I get done on something, if I'm how to put it, if I'm unable to finish the whole thing and see results from it, it feels like all of the pieces that otherwise add up to what I've done are worthless. And that's a bad thing. That's not That's disordered thinking, Panda. Don't do that. Haha, doing it anyways. But I'm hoping really, really, really hard that I'll be able to turn the 3D concert into like a fully completed project that, like, despite the things that have gotten in the way. I just jumped off a cliff into the void, by the way, by accident. Despite the stuff that's gotten in the way, that I'll be able to reach that finish line, because otherwise I have the kind of issues where I feel like everything that was a part of it is worth nothing if the whole big picture doesn't come together. The determination to not let that stuff stop you or keep you from your dreams is a testament to the human red panda spirit. It would be nice if that were how it works out. I'll put it that way. It's hard to... Wait, that is going to just throw me into a wall of rock. That is not good. It's... I don't know. Sometimes it does feel like I have gone the completely wrong way. I reach like the point of like, I can't just keep doing stuff and have things keep messing up my plans and attempts. Oh god, it's a giant spider. I don't like where I am. I'm going to go away from where I am. Panic. Did you know that the giant spider... Ooh, there's a Sloopy Doop, though! No, there's a giant spider back there. The giant spiders are willing to fling themselves off of cliffs of immeasurable size to chase you, by the way. And I ain't falling for that. What was I saying? Oh, about me being, like, inspirational or whatever, and a testament to spirit. For me, at least the way that my brain looks at it, which is probably not the right way to look at it, in all fairness, I am well aware of that. But, like, I feel like if I don't eventually pick myself back up again and keep trying and get back at it, then what else do I have to do or to offer? So it's almost like a, well, guess I gotta. But also, if it works, it works. So until we can fix that, at least it keeps the panda chugging. What was I? Yeah, I was making conveyor belt this way. Whee! And we're gonna make stuff. And possibly things. So you're saying you're in your flop era? Man, there is a reason that when I found that song that I was like, oh, guess I gotta cover this one. Guess I gotta. Am I going the right way? I am. Okay. I figured out where I am again. Will you inspire me at least? I don't even need the rest of the message. That's already gonna make me cry. Yeah, part of me wishes that some of the songs that I'm doing for the concert weren't specifically for the concert, because that means that it's kind of like not a nebulous eventual thing, because hopefully sooner rather than later I will properly be able to like put a date on things and all of that. But like, I want to be able to share things that I'm working on. I need that, I need the instant gratification of people being able to look at it and go, whoa, Khiren did something that's really, like, turning out well and cool, and I can see that she's working hard. Like, I need that. I need that. So it's hard waiting for the proper time to show things to everyone. Does that make sense? That sounds kind of silly saying it that way. Wow, this is some real grade A spaghetti I'm doing over here. The smidgen of serotonin, she's leaking the new things. When I almost said the title of the first song that is part of the concert that I recorded. I almost said the first one's title. When I finished recording the first one, I definitely sent little samples of it to a handful of people, like, ooh, please look at the thing, I need to share it. Please. So chances are some people will be getting more sneak peeks as they happen as well. Okay, we've got statters being crafted. It's so hard not to spoil. Yeah! Especially when it's all part of a bigger overall project. I mentioned this to Bear, and he actually liked the idea, but I haven't like progressed the thought past this might be good for me to do. But I'm thinking like maybe I should do a mini cover or something in the meantime so that I feel like I have put something out instead of just having a whole bunch being gathered up in the meantime. But then I have to think of a song to do for the mini cover, and it can't be on the set list for the concert. Okay. Back to what I am trying to remember what I was doing. Motors. So I need rotors. Did I bring rotors with me? No. Wait, yes. I brought a small handful of them. But I need 2 each? Oh, frick. Okay, and they're all iron-based. I could just set up several statters instead. I feel like I've turned my brain into as much spaghetti as all of the different base parts that I have. Mamma mia, I was expecting Satisfactory, not Cooking Simulator. Oh, the pasta, the spaghetti is al dente and ready to be served. It truly is. All right, how much does it consume wire? It's getting more wire than it needs by far, so I could make another assembler. Or 50. And just fork off of these lines. And by could, I mean I probably will.
Khiren, you better push your lane so you can farm more jungle,
oh,
and then gank the mid lane so you can team fight for the objective.
Oh, heck. Oh, God. Well, I'm definitely not playing carry if I'm out here going to gank mid, but if I'm off laning, you know, I probably should rotate. It's true. Engine in my factory! Hi, Soy Milk! How you doing? Okay, we're gonna do a splitter here. and it's gonna be beautiful spaghetti. And we're gonna do another splitter here. And it also will be a beautiful spaghetti. Then we power this. And we're just gonna make lots of stators. It'll get enough wire eventually. I promise. Although I should have pushed this further to, well, you know, we can, surely there's a way to, no, there's not. There's really not. Okay. There's really not. As far forward as one can reasonably push this without building a foundation, because it just don't feel like it. And then we merge the conveyors. Give each other a little smooch. Oh, that does not line up apparently. Wait, maybe it actually does. Maybe it's lying to me. Nope, it's not lying to me. It doesn't line up. Aha! And then surely... Ha ha ha! It's beautiful. It's beautiful how hideous this is. Now, if only all of this setup was happening closer to my actual base, but you know, we're gonna take what we can get for now. It's not hideous, it's amazing. See, you must be in the right place then. You must be in the right place then. Good, good. You've passed the test. Okay, and this is just chock full of steel beams. Can I make more assemblers with what I am holding? Yes. Whether or not I can actually... Oh, wait, something was blue for a second. Now, what uses the steel beams that I can assemble? Industrial beam encasings. I do need those. Okay. And we will need some good old concrete. Okay, this is maybe... just maybe not the best positioning. Expand until this is your base. Surface is too uneven. I hate putting down foundations. I don't know why. I just do. By all accounts, it makes no sense. I don't know. It's ugly and annoying. Unless I've actually built a factory section, I just hate having it like this. Okay, and this needs concrete. I know that I have somewhere that I can use to bring some in somewhere nearby, but I also know that I brought a whole bunch with me. So we're just gonna... Oh, look at them go! I'm pretty sure I'm able to unlock Mark IV belts at this point. But seeing how zoomy the Mark III is, I can't even imagine it going faster. Holy. It's beautiful. Surface is too uneven. No, shut up. Oh, wait, no. There was blue. There was a beautiful moment of blue. Logistics. Splitter. Uh-oh. Oh. Ta-da!
Ear and heart.
There we go. Nana, thank you for the resub. Thank you so much. Doot. Doot. We're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna just chuck in a whole bunch of concrete. And surely, if I put a storage container, like, here, I'll be able to get both of them to line up with it somehow. Like, if I do a merger? Make them smooch. Haha. This is true art. Okay, now, while I have that concrete, I need to find the actual limestone nearby. It's very near. Good. The factory grows. It does. It do. Oh, look. Limestone. And it's pure. Not that that probably makes any difference in how inefficient I actually am right now, but, like, it makes it feel fancy. It makes it feel real fancy. Okay. I probably make enough out of there. Do I do smelter or constructor to turn it into concrete? I probably make enough out of there for at least 2. Okay, we do constructors. Actually, this was a completely fine place to place my constructors. There we go. And a splitter for splitting. Clipping may occur. That's okay. It'll be fine. And then both of these will make that concrete. And then that concrete can also ride a super zoomy line. Well, each of them can have their own zoomy line, actually. Because technically we have 2 of these that will need them. One. Who cares about inefficiency? True. Oh, well, then again, no. There are definitely people that care an awful, awful lot about the inefficiency. However, I do my best to simply laugh at that. Yay! Look at it go! Whee! The spaghetti continues to spaghetti beautifully. And then we've got statters happening here. And steel beams happening here. And I needed something else, but I can't quite recall what it was. Right, I needed rotors, but those don't happen here. I will just manually carry stuff about. The same people exist IRL and they're worse at work at software jobs. Oh god. True. True.
I haven't even said anything, but I feel like what is going on in my head owes you $5 for mentally backseating.
Thank you, and I'm sorry. And you're welcome. See, this is the kind of stuff, though, that, like, off stream, I don't mind tidying it up and all, but I just feel like it's so boring for me to do, like, not just for viewers, but for myself on stream, that it's like, nah, screw it. Just throw something down, and if it works, and I get what I need. And eventually, when I don't need to be, like, actively thinking and saying words out loud at the same time, God forbid, then I can sometimes tidy it up. Sorry, Automod is on level 2 because of sponsored streams lately. I've let your swearsy through. But yeah, we've got statters, not rotors, but we've got the concrete beam things. We're making stuff. Even if it's really inefficient. I should check my power grid, though. Okay. We're doing pretty okay. The orange line stays pretty even. The stuff that could make the max consumption is probably things that all of their storage is full that I won't be touching for a while. So I'm not really worried about that. So I feel like as a small treat, I can overclock these because I feel like I need these encased industrial beams for literally everything. Watch me do that and then I hear pew and everything shuts down. The world's most terrifying noise. Pew! Wait, idle? Oh, it's waiting on more wires. Oh, I am bottlenecked by copper wires. Probably because this is all coming from one impure node, but... I think there was a second copper node somewhere nearby. Ish. Ooh, not that ish. That's kind of far. I'm just gonna see if I can upgrade the miner here or at least overclock it. Have you considered hard drive hunting? The passage of time has probably occurred, but I put a hard drive in to be studied a little bit ago. I don't know if it's actually done yet or not. Okay, this could be overclocked, or I could, like, actually make a second constructor. Or a third. Or 50. Oh, it's a big boy! Hi! I love these guys. They're so goofy. They have such tiny head. and spindly leg. Alright, the chances that this splitter fits here are like 0, but... Oh wait, maybe? No, I don't think so. I think it's lying to me. To be honest. Yeah, I'll reconnect to the belt momentarily. Wait, I didn't need constructors, I need smelters. Wait, no. Brain chugging. My brother killed the big guys on his save and I haven't talked to him since. That's the correct response. I think early on, chat was displeased that I was letting them survive. Why am I building a smelter when I need to be building a splitter? This is exactly what the first problem was. But they've left me alone about it since. I still have not killed a single one. They're like, but for science! But they're just nice big guys. They're just the big guys. Have you bounced on them yet? I think I, like, bounced next to one by accident because it gave me an achievement, but I don't think I actually experienced it personally, which is a little disappointing. Okay. Into there. And then, God, my brain is catching up with what I'm actually doing at such a slow rate. I think I'm sleepy, guys. How is that possible? How could such a thing have happened to me? Am I an eepy beeper? God forbid. Doot to doot, doot to doot, and doot to doot. Kappa. Now we get constructors. I don't know if that's actually lined up in a way that's gonna work, but we're gonna see. Yay, it did! Then more power. I do always forget that I need to select a recipe when I first set things up too. Okay, now surely the speed at which they move or make things won't be so much that this doesn't work, right? Surely. One conveyor belt that goes really fast. Woo! Should be enough, right? Invalid placement. That's a lie. Is it because of this? Yes. Surely. And then now we shouldn't have an issue with copper wire anymore. God, I love watching it go zoom. It's so satisfying. Is that why they call the game Satisfactory? It's like my third eye has been opened. Oh wow, that's further away than I thought, actually. Huh. Whee! Oh my god. Who needs to use any other method of transportation when I could literally just put conveyor belts everywhere and then run on top of the conveyor belt and it's like double speed boost? I'm pretty sure I'm onto something big here. Pretty sure. Although I have gotten lost in what was going where around here. Okay, here we go. Yeah! The statters are statin or something. Whee! I eagerly await the boom. And how's this going? Because the stuff with copper probably paused for a minute, but this should have just, woo! It did indeed just woo. Oh, I forgot about the tubes. I should set up tubes at some point. What do I need? Ah, rotors and motors. I should set up tubes. I feel like that's an off-stream adventure, though. Trains are a must? If Crest says the trains are a must, then the tubes cost power, though. They do? I mean, I guess that makes sense, but also that's stinky. Things can be stinky even if they make sense. Okay, power is still relatively okay. And all of this is to the end of getting, like, oil fuel set up. So power will be less of an issue then, too. Let's see. Fuel power generators, missing motors. Can I make motors here? I think I can. Yes. 12. It's all about the rotors. We're just gonna make some rotors and then I can have sips of my drink and it's like we're multitasking. The rotor motor bottlenecks. At least it's a fun to say bottleneck. And that might be just as important in the long run.
Let's do a big stretch too. Big stretch. This is a good chance for all of that.
I know I've also unlocked, where would it be? Organization. The dimensional depot. But I'm afraid to try and mess with it and figure out how this works. Used by build gun and crafting stations. Oh, so I should connect general use supply lines into this so then I can walk around going, build me a lookout tower, and it has all of the steel plates in there. Does it have like an inventory limit that I need to be afraid of connecting it to my steel plate machine? Upload into the cloud! It does seem like that's exactly what it's doing, huh? Let's dink 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 these motors while I think. Okay, it's totally been, now that I think about it, it's totally been more than 10 minutes since I uploaded my other hard drive. Never mind, reinforced iron plates. You can increase limits and it hardly matters unless you mass build. Ah. Well, no, I guess I'm more concerned not about a total limit, but if it like functions like a regular inventory, where like I could fill up every slot with one thing that gets produced too quickly compared to something else, or if there's a hard limit per item. If there's a hard limit per item, then the issue in my mind doesn't exist. Each item has its own slot. Okay, so the issue doesn't exist. I shmee. Place it and find out, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. Well, no. This is my, we'll call it my rustic outpost. My rustic steel outpost. I don't remember how many motors I needed. I was seeing how many any of his... Ah! Enough! Sufficient! Glorious day! Ah! Ah! Getting tangled up in my spaghetti. Just gonna yoink all of these and try and remember where my oil stuff is. It's in like the giant dried out sea, which I think is this way, but I might as well stop off back by the space elevator because I think I need to pick some stuff up and make explosives. I think I'm out of explosives. There's oil everywhere. Yes, but I have stuff set up. I have a bunch of fuel and like rubber production with nothing to put it into, is what I'm saying. The Great Mother! We are so close. Would you like a glowy nut? I love you. Wow, it's the closest we've been to the Great Mother in the sky. Whee! Ooh, wait, I can go pick that up too. Maybe the aliens will speak to me. Okay, I want explosives. Explosives are at the equipment workshop. And I need black powder, which I need coal. Well, surely nothing bad will happen if I just take a good old handful of coal out of my coal power production line. Nothing bad would happen if I did that. Right? Look, it's clogged. In fact, I'm doing myself a favor. I'm fixing it. This is improvements. Yes. Crazy how far you can glide? Really? Okay, I'm not gonna grab too much more. I say as I run down the line, grabbing by the fistful. I'm just gonna go to 100. There. Why do I need coal? To make explosives. I will refrain from commenting about the spaghetti. Thank you. In exchange, Cressida, I will serve you one delicious plate of spaghetti later. Smile. Those who tolerate the spaghetti in-game are allowed to have delicious homemade spaghetti later. As a reward. Is a little treat. Beautiful. We're making things, guys. Advancements. Not gonna lie, I do be thinking about Khiren cooking sometimes. I just know it's good. This is the kind of thing that makes my cheeks feel warm and my heart happy. Oh my god. Seriously, one of my favorite things though is like making food for people and seeing them be happy eating the food that I make. I guess that's like my love language or whatever. I don't know. Is that like acts of service? I don't think it's gift giving. I'm actually objectively terrible at thinking of gift ideas in general. But I like to think that I'm pretty good at cooking. And then when I do make stuff and people enjoy it, that makes my heart happy. I'm just gonna... Well, no, this is just gonna clog things up. We don't need to chuck the copper ore in there. Okay, we have explosives. Right, we are locating my oil setup. I think it's this way. Which is why I need to know when KhirenCon happens. Don't worry, the apple cores will be the first and possibly the only ones to know if KhirenCon ever gets off the ground. Okay, wait, this way, the Great Mother. This way is up towards where steel was. This way is towards base number 2, which is halfway to where oil setup is. You unlocked looping machines? Maybe? Question mark? It's entirely possible that yes, but I don't actually know what it is yet. Is that slug? Are these slug noises? Where is he hiding from me? There's probably like, oh, he's like right here. I thought maybe there was a cave right beneath me somehow. Opening machine, you'll see a slot if you have. Oh, you mean like using the S's? I think I can use the S's, but it has been several weeks since I unlocked that and last played, and I didn't do anything with it when I did unlock it when I last played, so my recollection on what it actually does is in the negatives. We will be walking by miscellaneous machines momentarily, though, to double check. Whee! I guess I never set these up to do something, but everything up there is functioning pretty well so far. But yes, I can use loops. I can use loops. Oh, output multiplier. Fancy. Whee! Whee! If I follow these power lines, they should eventually, hopefully, lead me to the oil area. Because I have it moderately set up. And it was on like the edge of a beach. A teeny tiny little beach. It must be down this way, because it comes down to the water. This feels right. I think that there were bugs where I set it up. I hope they haven't respawned. Haha! Stuff! Yay! Alright, I think this had like rubber. Yeah. But I couldn't use fuel because the research to unlock the refinery and the research to unlock the generator were in separate sets, and I didn't realize that. So this should just... Yeah, this is just loaded up with an obscene amount of fuel right here, right now. But I'm not sure how much it is, like, maintainable. Ooh, it's huge. Okay, it's huge. Let's... Can I squeeze 2 in? Not with my uneven surface areas. That's okay. Ah! Thank you for the tip.
Here's the tip. You can put a loop in a constructor that is set to produce power shards from slugs. The first item craft is not affected, but you can change recipes no problem.
Oh. Interesting. My brain feels so overloaded, like processing that right now, but I swear I will give that proper consideration eventually. Okay, so I don't have Mark II pipes yet, but it doesn't matter that much. No, it matters. Wait. Oh, wait, hard drive. Insulated crystal oscillators or steel cast plates. What? I don't think I like this, but maybe it's because my steel production is like off in a corner far away from everything. But then again, I'm running out of iron plates everywhere. I don't know if I need a lot of crystal oscillators, but like these are fancy materials to make something that I don't think is that fancy. I guess it's an efficiency thing? I might do the steel cast plate. Because at least that gives me an option. At least that gives me an option in Steel Land to make iron plates. Let's see. This is what copper sheets, the fancy wire, rubber. Like, this is complicated, but you will need them a lot, but much later. The crystal oscillators? Oh, wait, I opened a tab last time I played, so it's been just sitting there forever. About the efficiency of recipes. Hold up. Where's that tab? Here we go. Steel cast plate. B tier, highly recommended. What about insulated crystal oscillator? S tier? What the? But that's such crazy materials. I'll believe the internet, and then we have a second hard drive I can scan. And then she never ever ended up using that recipe anyways. The end. Did you see the picture of the cats I sent? No. Cats, 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 cats. What are they doing right there? Was there a toy under the fridge? Was there a yellow spring sitting under the fridge and they were both sitting there wanting? Yes, it was Red Crinkle. Oh, that's like the most important toy of all of them. Okay, if I toss down a crafting bench, what was it that I needed some of? Was it copper sheets? I think it was copper sheets, but we can double check. It was copper sheets. Oh, the cats are so cute. How'd they get so cute? I see why it's S+. There's 2 CO recipes, and the first one uses screws, and everyone hates screws. It does sound like that. I do kind of get that impression. I do kind of get that impression. Okay, where are my power lines? Oh, heck. My spaghetti. Okay, there are my power lines. 3 out of 4, 2 out of 4. We'll just boop. Fresh one. Fuel powered generator powered by fuel. Whoa, wait. The line went up very bigly. Okay, and my concern about putting too many of these down right now is because I'm not actually sure what the speed at which I'm making fuel is comparatively, because I just have a whole bunch of these that are full, but I bet I could put a second one down. I feel like I could squeeze in a second one and then just not worry terribly much for a good while about power. Oh, I'm missing more motors. Can I make 3 more motors? Please. No. Copper wire. Or no, wait, are these rotors? Rotors, not copper wire. Okay. A total of 50 screws. All hail the holy spaghetti! Yes. Good. Excellent. An eager worshipper. Wait, no, I needed those screws to make something else. Rotors. Just kidding, I need 50 more. I can't math. Now you're at a point where you have to make sure the machines don't clog up or power will go poof. True. You mean because, like, since they're making 2 things, like a byproduct, like the rubber coming here, so if this fills up with rubber, it stops making the fuel as well. That makes sense. Wait, do I have 2 crafting benches? I do. I'm so efficient. After 3K hours in modded Factorio, I've come over to the 3D version. Welcome, welcome, welcome. People have tried to convince me to give Factorio a shot, but at least the like 3D-ness of Satisfactory like makes it feel a little less immediately intimidating, I guess is the best way for me to put it. If I turn it this way, can I squeeze one in? No. Missing materials. Wait, what? Did I not finish making the last motor? No, I'm still I need 2 more rotors again. Okay. It really is all screws all the way down. Haha! It's hideous. I love it. Do I not just want that? No? Missing materials, copper sheets. Oh, that's why. I'm blind! I can't look at the thing that is right in front of my face telling me why something won't work. I don't remember how many I needed, but surely it was less than 10. Junction, what's your function? Oh, wait, now I need more. One day, I will, like, tidy up the spaghetti off stream, and people will come to the next Satisfactory stream, and they won't believe that it's the same factory from the same Panda. It'll be so beautiful. Trust. Trust. I do like seeing this bar jump up here again. I'll be so sad without spaghetti. Don't worry. I'm probably incapable of going full unspaghetti. Because planning that far ahead seems, a little outside of my wheelhouse. But I'm kind of proud that I've got another really decent looking power source going. Wahoo! How you doing? Hello, relax. Whoa. Sometimes when it gets to nighttime and then everything turns red, it freaks me out. It's like a mini jump scare. Like the blood moon rising or something. Okay. Next, now that we've got this, let's, I guess, work on unlocking the jetpack. So that's just a whole bunch of iron plates and motors. Iron plates I should be able to go pick up. Motors I probably need to ship the stators back to new base. That seems complicated. Oh, Ooh, Do I want to engage with these? Not really. Oh, really not really. Now that he has also spawned in, it's a little awkward that I've just gotta, you know, encroach right up into their territory for a second here, but it'll be over before they know it. Here we go. We're good. We're good. Oop. Hi, Speedwagon. Hello. Oh no. Oh, it's a big spider. Oh, it's a big spider. Oh, it's my least favorite thing. Oh, it's a big spider. Oh, I don't like him. I don't like him. He don't like me. I hear him. I hear... Ah! I hear the little skittery footsteps. And I don't like them. I don't. Why it's gotta go and be so complicated. Do you guys know the YouTube channel The First Take? If you don't, it's a Japanese YouTube channel that brings on a bunch of music artists, and they basically do a one-take live rendition of a song of theirs, usually something that's current and popular, but it can be something older. But like I said, it's a Japanese channel. But the thing is, Avril Lavigne is super popular in Japan. So a couple of weeks ago, I found that there actually was an Avril Lavigne The First Take video, and that just blew my mind. And it was so crazy, like, seeing, like, adult Avril Lavigne. I don't remember what year the video came out, but I think it only was within the past couple of years. I'm going the absolute wrong way, but I don't want to go back the way I came anymore. But her voice still sounded so good. I don't know. If you like listening to live type takes of things, The First Take is a very cool channel and you should check it out. The real Avril Lavigne or the replacement? Yes. One of the two. More unauthorized hostility? When are we gonna find authorized hostility, man? All these rule breakers. I usually think this area is really pretty, but it is kind of spooky at night. Maybe it's just always spooky. Or maybe it's always night. I authorize hostility against me. Do your worst, Panda. Stinky. I hear skittery footsteps. I hear skittery footsteps. I hear skittery footsteps. I don't like it. I don't want it. Wait, this is the way I need to go. Oh no, the skittery footsteps are in the way I need to go. Ah, and the way I don't need to go. Ah! Panic! Panic! No! 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 Not this close to my base! Stop! Surely it's gone. No? Where? Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! No. No! No! I actually was sure that I had gone too far for it. I can't tell if that's machine noises or spooky spider-like noises. Spider-like noises! Spider-like noises! Spider-like noises! Ah! That was awful! It can be both. It was both! It was both! It was both. How did it follow me that far? What a persistent motherfucker! Ah! My poor heart. Oh, and now the sun rises. Or is the... Why does it look like the sun's going down? You can't do that, it just became day. You can't do that. Well. Well then. Jenny was not here. Thank you for the follow. I wonder who was here then. Suspicious. I really need food now. It should be cool enough to cook by now. Ahaha. Who am I kidding? I'll still melt. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. May whatever you make at least be really yummy, yummy. Just gonna crank this the rest of the way. I have all of the free power now. Wait, what's my bottleneck here? Is it full? Or is this... No, it is maybe full. Whee! Let's see what's going on with this. Ah, it must just literally have finished filling up right then. But wait. Oh, wait. Is it actually like... Oh my god. Huh. I gotta do something with Quickwire. Would you look at that? Off of just one node. Crazy. Okay. I know this ended up being a pretty short stream as is, but I think that giant spider took the last bit of energy that was left in my body and has just yeeted it out of existence. I think it killed me. I think it killed me. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up now, and I was saying earlier that I've been feeling really good about working on the stuff for the 3D concert, so I probably will do that until dinner time. I probably will do that until dinner time. It's not that early. We started early because I had a sponsored segment, but yeah, I think we'll wrap up here. There's a setting for no spider. The arachnophobia mode, I tried that, and then I almost cried when I had to shoot the cute cat face. There's no winning. There's no winning. They're not scary, but they went too far in the other direction and made them really, really cute. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out and watching. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had a good time, both with the Enfield segment and with the spaghetti making segment. Let's see. I think this week I should be able to put out a schedule properly. So expect that on Sunday, as usual. And otherwise, just keep an eye on socials, on Discord, etc. to keep up to date with things going on. I might, just for my own sanity, post either like a teaser of something that I'm working on for the concert at some point, or make like a mini cover so I feel like I've been able to put out some kind of music concert in the interim, while everything else is kept secret, because that's driving me nuts. But other than that, yeah. Let's see. For a raid... I'll raid Kana today, because I can raid her on both YouTube and on Twitch. There we go, because Twitch gets the raids usually, but YouTube doesn't always. Raid message, Apple Cores reporting for duty. Thank you guys very, very much. Oh, does the YouTube one not automatically fill in with emojis? Boo. Oh, wow. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one. I really appreciate whenever you guys choose to spend a little bit of your important personal time hanging out with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Go.